was an affront to the Omnissiah. The crudely wrought Xenos vehicles roared across the lands, powered by all sorts of blasphemous workings, mechanics, and warp dabbling. The tech priests looked out upon the horizon in horror, their circuits burning red hot with anger and disgust at the blasphemy. But the Orks cared not for anything but speed. It drove them ever onwards, ever faster. Their need for speed was as vital as their survival and existence, as their lungs and hearts working. As vital as their need to rampage and yell "Wah!" across the galaxy. As their warboss rallied them to his banner, they roared their engines, and now the real fun would begin. They would drive their genius creations right into the Mech-Gitz lines, and the battle would be joined in the grim dark universe of Warhammer 40,000. Our scenario today is Warp Storms, and this is from the White Dwarf Bunker, August 2024. We have an interesting scenario here with 6 objectives on the table and the flickering reality mission rule. The objectives, as you can see by the map, are named Alpha, Beta and Gamma, and these will turn on and off during the battlefield. When an objective turns off, it is considered to be insubstantial, and an insubstantial objective removes all controlling aspects from it, including any models with a sticky objective-like rule. Now, when an objective turns back on, it is considered to be an empowered objective, and this will give you the invigorating energies ability, where at the start of each player's movement phase, for each unit from a player's army that's within range of an empower objective marker, they can reroll advance and charge rolls. Now on to the objectives. First of all, we have Immaterial Energies, where we score 10 VP for controlling empowered objectives from the second battle round onwards at the end of each player's command phase, and 5 points for each other objective marker that is on as well. Now, Breakthrough is the other one, where at the end of the battle, whichever player has more units from their army within their opponent's deployment zone will score an extra 15 VP as well. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with the Adeptus Mechanicus, and I've gone for the Dalasam Conclave. This gives me the benediction of the Omnissiah, where at the start of the first battle round, I can select one of the following benedictions of the Omnissiah to be active for all Cult Mechanicus units from my army. Now, Panduric Progress Session means each time a Cult Mechanicus unit from my army makes a ranged attack, and they're within half range, they get +1 AP, or I can get a bonus to my combat benefits as well. I'm definitely going to go for that AP though with my list. For characters, I have a Cybernetica Datasmith with the enhancement of the Temp Corpia, a Tech Priest Dominus, which is my Warlord with the enhancement Dardoplest Auto Sermon, a Macro Stubber and Eradication Array, and a Tech Priest Engine Seer as well. For battle line, I have a unit of Skitarii Rangers with 10 models in it. The Ranger Alpha equipped with Alpha Combat Weapon and Mechanicus Pistol. I've then got the Arc Rifle, Plasma Caliber, a Transuranic Arbaquest in there as well, and an Omnispecs, while the Skitarii Vanguard are similarly equipped as well with all the same upgrades and same models in the unit, but they are Vanguard instead of Rangers. For other infantry, I then go into my Cult Mechanicus units with Cataphron Breach unit with 3 models in it, heavy arc rifles and hydraulic claws. A Destroyers unit of Cataphrons with heavy grav cannons, phosphor blasters. 3 models in my other Cataphron Destroyer unit as well with Plasma Culverins and Cognis Flamers. I then also have a unit of Sicarian Infiltrators with Taser Goads and Flechette Blasters. Lastly, for vehicles, I have a unit of Castellan Robots with Twin Castellan Fists and Incendine Combustors. Lastly, for vehicles, I have a unit of Castellan Robots with Twin Castellan Fists and Incendine Combustors. Lastly, for vehicles, I have a unit of Castellan Robots with Twin Castellan Fists and Incendine Combust. Zoe is playing with their Orks today, and they're playing with the Cult of Speed. This gives them the Adrenaline Junkie special rule, where Speed Freak units from the army are eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which they advanced or fell back. For characters, they have a Big Mech with Shock Attack Gun, the enhancement Faster Than News on it as well, a Death Killer Wartrike, which is their Warlord with the enhancement Waz Blaster, and a Warboss on Warbike with the enhancement Speed Makes Right equipped with Big Chopper. For battle line, they have a unit of boys with 10 models in the unit, a Boss Knob with Power Claw and Slugger, and a Rocket Launcher in there as well. For mounted units, they then have a unit of Knobs on Warbikes, 3 models in the unit equipped with a Power Claw on one of them and 2 Big Choppers on the other, and then a unit of 3 Warbikers as well. For vehicles, they then have a Custom Booster Blaster, a Shock Jump Dragster, a Wazboom Blaster Jet with Twin Wazboom Mega Cannon and Twin Super Shooter, and lastly, for dedicated transports, they have a truck as well. Alrighty, so we're all deployed down on the table for the AdMech. I've got some Cataphront Destroyers and the Skitarii Vanguard down there. We've got more Cataphrons with Plasma, the Skitarii Vanguard. Cataphrons down there with the Tech Priests. We've also got the Castellan Robots and Cybernetica Datasmith as well. And over on this far corner, we have the Sicarian Infiltrators. For the Orks, you've got your war track over there with 3 Ork bikes behind it in the units. Then got your war boss on a bike with some knob bikers, a custom booster blaster, and a truck full of Ork boys. Then the shock jump dragster there as well. And off the table for the Orks, they do have the Wazbomb blaster jet. Today's game is brought to you thanks to local South Australian tabletop wargaming store, Tabletop Warfare. A massive thank you to their Prospect store and staff who allowed us to film our game in store. Go and check out their wide variety of miniature, board and card games and help keep this great store in our community for many years to come. Alrighty, so roller for the first turn. I got a 3.
I got a 3.
Let's do that again. I got a 2.
I got a 1.
Cool. It's going to be the AdMech taking first turn. And so, before the game begins, I do have to select which of the benedictions of the Omnissiah I'm going to take. And we will go with the Pen Greek Procession, giving all my Cult Mechanicus units +1 AP when they're shooting at half range. And so, top of the turn for the Adeptus Mechanicus, I'm going to go with the Protector Imperative for this round. Mostly it's going to help me just lower the ballistic skill stat for the army. And so with that done, we're going to go into movement for the AdMech. And so movement wise, we did move up one of our units onto the objective here and onto the other flank. Just ensuring we've got some points at least coming in next turn by gathering both objectives. We moved up the rest of the force, still kind of hiding from the Orcs, seeing where they're going to go on the map first. We did draw back the Infiltrators. And so, let's start with some shooting. And so, my Cataphront Breach is going to start by shooting your vehicle here. You are going to use a stratagem for speediest of freaks, giving you a 4-up invuln. So, we are 3s to hit with unit hitting 4 times. And so, 3s to wound for just 2. -2, so these will be your 4-up invuln, I'm going to assume.
Yes.
Oh.
I missed the tray.
And failed both. And with that, that's actually all the shooting I've got for the round. Nothing else is in range, so it's going to go over to the Orcs for turn 1. And so we both gain a command point at the beginning of the round. Anything for the Orcs to do in the hero phase or command phase?
No.
Nope. And so we'll go straight into movement. The Speed Freak's favourite turn. And so the Orcs have moved up, the truck moves up onto the objectives that are there. Your custom booster blaster, I got the name there in the end. You've stayed on the back with your war boss and knob bikers. Your other bikers in the war track move over on this objective, while you did do the teleporty ability with your whatever it's called, shock jump dragster. I keep forgetting the names of all these different Orc vehicles. Alright, so to start with, your truck is going to be shooting at the Sicarian Infiltrators. Need 6s to hit due to stealth. And that'll be nothing. So, just the distribution of the unit inside the truck. The rocket and shock attack gun will be going into the Castellan robots, while all the other weapons that can reach will be going into the Infiltrators. Alright, so the shock attack gun to begin with. D6 +1 shots for 5. 5s to hit. Nothing. And so you do get rerolls of 1. No. So the rocket launcher next up. And so D3 shots for your rocket launcher for 2. Hitting on 5s. Reroll that 1. He gets 2 hits. And so currently toughness at 10. So 5s to wound. Got 1 4-up save on the Castellan robots, and saved. So the custom booster blaster will be shooting down into the Cataphrons down here. And so, targeting the Cataphrons down here. 9 shots, hitting on 5s. And it hits 3. And so 3s to wound, strength 8 into T6. 1. So AP -1 makes this a 4-up save. saved. So its Grot Blaster is going to shoot as well. This will hit on a 4. No, it won't. Alright, the Shock Jump Dragster going to shoot next. Alright, so Rocket Launcher here, your Shock Rifle here. So your Shock Rifle to begin with, needing a 5. 3. Ooh. Oh, that went off the table, so go again in the tray and hits. And needs a 3 to wound. Gets it. Alright, 5 up, save. Saved. And then your Rocket Launcher +2 because full strength Skitarii squad. So 4. Hitting on 5s. 1. Winning on a 2 though.
Yep.
Yep. 5 up Invon on the Skitarii. No, failed. Alrighty, so that is it for the Orks. And that'll be it for round 1. And so... Alright, so beginning of turn 2, we do need to see which objectives turn on. Turn off, sorry. So these ones turn on now and become empowered. They'll count as 10 victory points and also give run and rerolls to runs and charges to any unit that starts on them. Zoe, if you would be so kind, roll a dice.
Can do.
5. These turn off. And so, these are now empowered, those are on. We go into Admech turn 2, and I'll just gain the 5 victory points for controlling a non-empowered objective. And so, beginning of the turn for the Admech, my Castellan robots are going to give themselves... Ooh, we're going to go for extra close combat attacks this round. And then I'm also going to give all my weapons the assault rule as well, instead of heavy. So, with the Conqueror Imperative giving me some extra AP and assault, we go into movement. Alright, so after my unit moves here, you're going to use a stratagem called More Gets Over It and allow you to make a 6-inch move of your unit. And so movement is all done across the table for the Adeptus Mechanicus, and we're going to go into some shooting. Alright, so as I target you with the grav cannons, you're going to use the stratagem Speediest of Freaks to give yourself a 4-up invon. So 4 shots apiece from these grav cannons. So we are -1 to hit. And so we are 5s to hit. We hit just once. 2 to wound though. Wound. And so with all the bonuses, it is AP -3.
4 plus invon.
So your 4-up invon is what will be required. 2 damage. So supercharging the Plasma Culverins into the Dragster. These will hit on 4s. That is a lot of hits. And so 3s to wound, strength 8 and toughness 7 from the plasma. That will be 5. So 4-up invons because -4. Oh dear.
Save one.
That'll take it down. Does it explode?
No.
No. The Cataphron Breaches will be going next into your next vehicle. So 4 shots apiece. Rapid fire range. We are 4s to hit. That's a good roll again. And so 3s to wound. And so 3s. That'll be 4. And so 6 plus invons.
None.
That is 12 damage. Does it explode? No. And so that will be it for our shooting. Oh, actually no, it won't. We've got 2 flamers over here, the Incendine Combustors. So the Incendine Combustors will be going next from the Castellan robots into your truck. D6 shots each for 10 in total, needing 5s to wound the truck. That'll be 4 wounds, so 5 pluses on the truck. 4 5-up saves. Take 3. Data Smith is going to shoot as well. 3+ to hit. It's cocked. 3 to hit. Hits. Needs a 5 to wound, but 6s are devastating wounds. Oh, and the engine seer has a Mechanicus pistol as well. Hits. Wounds on a 5. 1 5-up save required. 2 damage. And so, assault phase. We are going to go for an assault with the Castellan robots. And so going for the charge there, we do need a 7. There's a 1 and a 4. I'll spend a CP to re-roll that. Can we get it? We got a 10. And so, charge makes it in like so. The Castellan robots will strike first. And so, twin Castellan fists into the truck. We are 3s to hit. And then 3s to wound. Just 4. And so, rerolls for twin links. That means all 8 get through. 8 6-up saves on the truck. No.
1.
7, so that is 21 damage.
For 3 each.
Doesn't explode. How did that truck not explode from that? So the boys jump out like so, and that will be it for Adeptus Mechanicus turn 2. We do go over the Orks turn, and they're actually going to score 15 for primary, because you got 5 there and 10 there. So victory point wise, you're winning currently. And so Orks turn 3, turn 2, sorry. And the Orks are going to call the War. We both gain command points.
Yes.
I tick back up to 2, you tick up to 1. And so we'll go into Orks movement. Movement wise, your Ork bikes continue to hold the objectives back there. Obviously your boys are already where they want to be. They're not going to move because they don't want to get flamed as an Overwatch reaction. And then your Scrapjet comes on, sorry, not Scrapjet. Wasbomb Blaster is the name I'm looking for. So we're going to Orks shooting. To start with, its twin super shooter is going to go down into the ranges here. Alright, so hitting on 4s, sustain hits 1 on 6s. Hey! And so, strength 6 into T3, 2s, and because of twin link, these will be 2s re-rolling. Re-roll those 1s there. 6. And so, 5-up saves on the Skitari. Nope. Next up, the twin teleport Mega Blaster going down into the Cataphrons here. 5s to hit. Hey, 2 hits, strength. And so 3s to wound because I'm
Re-rolling.
Yep, twin linked. And re-roll that one. Nope, 1. Go for a re-roll. Hey, 2. And 4 ups to save.
There you go. Cheers.
Nope, fail both damage. So first one, D6 damage for 2. Second one.
5.
And then the Smasher Gun. 5 to hit.
D3 hits.
D3 hits first of all, sorry.
2.
5 to hit.
4 to hit.
4 to hit, lovely. Hits. Strength.
9.
3 to wound.
With rerolls.
Nice.
Oh, rerolls of 1.
So 3 re-rolling 1s, that's a 2.
Oh, no.
Boys and their Big Mech friends targeting the Castellan robots. Going to start with the shock attack gun. D3...
D6.
D6 shots.
+1.
+1. For 5. 5s to hit. Heavy?
4 to hit.
Yeah.
So I didn't move.
Yep. 4s to move. Hit. There you go. Get you an extra hit. And reroll 1s to hit thanks to the mech being in the air. Nope. 4s to wound because I don't have the toughness buff at the moment. 1. And so 5 up invuln. Failed. Damage. So D6 damage for 5. So after being hit by that, I do have to take a battle shock test. 6. Ooh, that's a fail on the battle shock. And so the Slugger's next. Hitting on 5s.
And re-rolling on 1s.
And re-rolling 1s, yep.
Oh. I really want to keep that, but...
And so there's been 1 hit, 2 re-rolls on the 1s. So 1 hit and 6 to wound to strength 4.
Yeah.
Hey! 2 up save. I failed. Alright, so the rocket launcher next. D3 shots. For 1. Hits on a 5.
4.
Oh yeah, 4. Heavy. No. Nope. And so we have assault phase for the orcs. Alright, so the orc boys are going to charge. I'm going to declare Overwatch on them. So 2 Incendine Combustors. 6 shots. Heavyweight, 3s. Wow, just 2. Invon, 5s. 1. I've also got the Mechanicus pistol. Does it hit on a 6? No. Realising we're just going to put that model back on those orc boys because I'm battle shocked and couldn't have used Overwatch. So thanks to my data smith, I do have strikes first there on the Catalans. We hit on 3s and wound on 2s, re-rolling due to twin links. That is 5. 5 invons on the boys. 5 ups. 4. Die. Then the data smith has 2 attacks with his power fist and rolls double 1s. Right, so the orcs striking back. And so hitting on 4s. Hitting on 3s, sorry, not 4s. So 5s to wound the Castellan robots. 2. AP 1 means these will be 3 ups. Pass 1, fail 1. Does the robot explode? Does the Castellan that dies explode? Nope. Then you've got the gun butt. Hitting on 3s. Nope. And then your power claw. Hitting on 4s. Twice. Strength.
Yep. 10.
10. So 3s to wound.
1.
So AP -2 on this one will be a 4 up. Save. So the Big Mac 5 attacks on 3s. And then strength 6, so winning on 5s. 2. So no AP, 2 ups, save both. And so combat ends like so, and we go the end of the round. So let's go into turn 3. Right, beginning of turn 3, this objective will now turn on and be the primary. And so if you'd be so kind to roll and see which of these 2 objectives roll off. Turn off. 4, it is the middle ones turning off again. And so on my turn, I'm going to gain 15 because I've got 10 here, and 5 there as I almost destroy the battlefield. I'll keep the assault weapons on my profile. The Castellan robots will keep the extra attacks. And we'll go into movement. Alrighty, the Admech force moves up across the table. And so we are ready for some shooting. Alright, so we are going to shoot the plasma down into your orcs at the end there. They are going to need 4s to hit. There. And strength 8, toughness of your unit there. 3s to wounds. Hey, at least I got 3 wounds. And so these will be -4.
That's fine. How many? 5 plus.
3 5-up invons. So they are 2 damage a pop.
That's fine.
And then they're phosphor blasters, 3 shots, hitting on 4s, and strength 5, toughness of the bikes. So needing 5s, nothing. I do have some gets hot rolls to make for these. Pass them all. Alrighty, so we're going to go to Skitari, the Mechanicus pistol to start with. Hits, doesn't wound. The arc rifle next, 2 hits. Sorry, no, they miss. 4s to hit. Then we're going to supercharge the plasma caliber and miss with both shots. And the transuranic armor quest misses as well. And so the plasma does it overheat? No, I finally roll a hit, but it's on the overheat. So the grav cannons going into them. And so we are 4s to hit. It's better, 4 of them. And so 4s to wound, 2. So AP -3, 2 of them. to save on your bikes. 2 5-ups. So 2 more damage. Next up, we've got the Plasma Caliber supercharging from the Vanguard into them. 1 hit, 1 wound, 5-up, saved. The Transuranic Arborquest misses. And then the Arc Rifle hits, wounds, D3 devastating wounds then on the Arc Rifle for 2, kills a bike. And so I'm going to shoot my Incendiary Combustor in the combat there. So D6 for 5. And 3s to wound. 2 at -1 on the boys. 5 up. Oh, save both. And my Mechanicus pistol there misses. So the heavier arc rifles into your war boss and his biker knobs. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. And wounding on 3s for 2. And so 5-ups. Yep. And so we're going to go charges. Charging over there with the infiltrators. And so the infiltrators charge. 5, I don't even care what the 6. And so the Castellan robot and the Data Smith go first. I've got 6 attacks from the robot with always strikes first. So hits on 3s. 3 hits. And wounds on 2s with strength 12. 2 on the invons for the Orks, kill 1. And then the Power Fist from the Data Smith, both hits. 1 wound, 1 invon from the Power Fist. No, not 1 dead. And the Infiltrators will go. They will hit on 3s. And 5s to wound. Wow, nothing. The boys are going to have to take a Battle Shock test. So, Battle Shock test at 8+ for them. No, they are Battle Shocks. Yeah, and then it's the Orks.
I want to get stuck in.
Everything going into the Castellan and its Data Smith. And so, the mech to begin with.
5.
Needs 3s. And then strength.
6.
So 5s. So, Power Claw. Needing 4s. Hey! And strength 10, so 3s. 2. So 2 4-up saves on the Castellan robots. Save both. Lastly, you got the rest of the boys to attack. Yep, and so needing 3s. The rest of you lads. 3s to wound. 5s to wound, sorry.
5s to wound, okay.
T9. And 3. 3 saves, -1, 3 ups, fail 1. And so that'll be the end of the Admech turn. So we go into Orks turn 3. So Orks turn, you will have a Battle Shock test. They're fine. And you've got a Battle Shock test on the boys as well at -1.
Yeah.
So at -1. Hey. And so, beginning of the turn, you're just going to score the 10 points for the empowered objective here. And other than gaining CP, we'll go into movement. Alrighty, so movement-wise, your Orks are coming into the center for one big old scrap. And so, let's go with some shooting. And so, the bikes here are going to shoot into the Rangers. And so, 5 shots from the twin Daka gun, needing 5s.
Yep.
Nope. Death Killer Water Trike into the Rangers as well. And so the Death Killer Boomsticks hitting on 5s. It's a hit.
I hit.
So a 3 to wound. So a 4-up save. Nope. And the Burner Killer Jet.
3 shots.
And Torrent means it auto hits, so strength 5, 3s to wound. 2. AP1 means 5 ups. Pass 1, fail 1. Next, knobs on war bikes. Who are they shooting?
They are going to shoot your...
So shooting the Castellan breaches. So 5s to hit. A hit. And so 5s to wound. T6.
Twin lane.
Yep, so 5 re-rolling. Hey, got it. It'd be 0, so 3 up. Saved. And you forgot to do the war boss's shot, so a few extra shots coming in into there. 5s. Hey, 2 extra hits. And needing 5s to wound. 1. 3 up. Saved. So now the jet. Right, so the aircraft, you've got your 6 super shooters going into the ranges. Alright, so 4s, re-rolling 1, sustain hits 1 on 6s. 1, 6, and re-roll those 3 1s. Strength?
6.
So 2's to wound.
2s?
2's, re-rolling. Sports Guitar, I don't think they're long for the world. Re-roll. And so 5 up saves. No. And the teleporting blaster, D3 plus 2 shots.
Smash a gun, sorry.
Smash a gun, sorry.
So.
Hitting on 4s.
Ugh.
1 hit. Strength.
9.
2s. So a 5 up invuln on the Vanguard. Saved. Alrighty, so teleporter gun into the Castellan breaches. 5s to hit.
So, 3.
4s to hit, sorry.
So,
1.
re-rolling 1s, that doesn't mean anything here.
Strength.
9.
3 to wound.
Re-rolling.
Yep, 3 re-rolling, twinning. Got it. -1, so a 4 up. Nope, fail, damage. 4, lovely, takes 1 down. And then 4 slugger shots. Who are you going into there? And so, needed 1 to hit, so 6s to hit with your sluggers into the infiltrators. Hey! Turns out when I'm point blank, it's really hard to actually miss.
Turns out.
And then 4s to wound. 2. And 4 up saves on the infiltrators. Ting ting. Right, first charge is the Difficult War Trike and the remaining biker into the Castellans there. They can't fail. And so now the jet into the Cataphrons is in. And so it gets in like so. And then we've got the Knob Bikers. So the Knob Bikers, they will need a 5 to get into the Cataphrons. See if they can make it. That's a 6, so it doesn't even matter what that other dice is. So combat, I've got strikes first over there. So Castellan Robot hitting on 3s, hits 4 times. Wounding on 2s. 3. So the Castellan Robot kills 3 boys. And then the Power Fist from the Data Smith. Both hit. Both wounds. 1 6 up save now on the knob, on the Big Mac, and he takes 2 wounds. So now we go over to units that charged. And so I'm going to do Verse of Vengeance. We'll see what happens. So your jet, first of all, needs 4s to hit. It's big drill at the front. Hey, 2 hits. Strength.
6.
4s. T6. 1. So saved. So the choppers from the biker knobs are coming in next. So hitting on 2s because +1 to hit from the war boss. Full hit. 5 to wound. 1. So a 4 up save and saved. And then the kill sword from the war boss. Hitting on 3s or 2s? 3s. Oh, hit. Nice.
What's the top?
Winning on 2, strength 12. And so 2 5 up saves. Pass 1, fail 1. Damage. 2 damage, so 5 up, feel no pains. And pass 1 of them, take a wound. And so the Death Killer War Trike. And so +1 to hit, so 2s to hit on the War Trike. Or you go on the War Biker first?
War Biker.
Go on the War Biker first. Both hit?
Yep.
So 5s to wound? No. So the War Trike, 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. That's what I like to see. 2s. So 5 up saves. Pass, none damage.
2 each.
And so Tech Priest Dominus is going to attack your vehicle. We are 2s to hit currently. And so 5s to wound with the Omnicyrax. Gets 1. 1 5-up save required on your foe. Just 1. Nope, 2 damage. And then the Hydraulic Claws. And so 3s to hit. 2 hits. And 5s to wound. 1 or more at -2.
5.
3 damage that time. So it's got 7 left, so that is me done. So now it'll be over to your Big Mech. And so the Big Mech into the Castellan robot. Hits on 3s. Stunning Mech. 5s?
Yeah.
5s. Nothing. And to finish the round, Castellan's here, 4 attacks. 2 hits. And nothing. And so that'll be it for the Orcs. Turn 3. We go into Admech. Turn 4 next. Thank you all for watching today's video. If you'd like to help the channel grow some more, why not consider joining up to our YouTube members. This important feature here allows us to continue to produce more and more content of the various games you like to see on the channel. It also allows you to put in requests and ask what you would like to see more of on the channel in the future. Alright, so beginning of the round, these objectives here turn back on. Which ones turn off? Those ones. That is annoying. And so we are going to go into the Admech turn. We're going to choose to make all our weapons heavy this round for +1 to hit. So during my movement with the Adeptus Mechanicus, as I disengage from the combat hit, you are going to declare an Overwatch. And so shooting into the Castellans. Alright, so the burner's going to start. D6 shots for 6.
Ooh, 6. That's what we like to see.
And then strength.
5.
So 4s to wound. 1. AP -1, yeah?
Yeah.
And saved. And 6s to hit with these. Nothing. So then the one remaining biker. 6s. Hey, 2. And strength.
5.
So 4s.
Rerolling 1s.
Cool.
Didn't need the.
No AP. Yeah, so 3s. Pass both. So with the rest of our movement done, we're going to go into shooting. We will start with the Castellan robot shooting your mech. D6 shots with Incendiary Combustor for 2. 1 wound, 1 5-up save. No. And then the Mechanicus pistol hits. Doesn't wound. So grav cannons into your flyer. They are going to hit on 3s. And then 2s thanks to anti-vehicle 2+. That'll be 6. 6 4-ups. 2 damage a pop though. 4 damage. And 2 Cognis Flamers into the bikes for 10. And so 5s to wound with the Flamers. 3. 3 saves on the bikes.
Any AP?
No.
4s.
Oh, 3. And so the arc rifles from down here shooting the flyer, they'll hit on 2s because they're heavy. They all hit. So anti-vehicle 4+ means 4s. There'll be 3. And so 3 4-ups. That's another 3. Does it explode? No. And then we'll start with the unit here, Scutari, going into your boss on trike. Start with the Mechanicus pistol. Hits. And the arc rifle going into him. 1 hit. So -1 on this.
The trike?
Yep.
Oh no.
So D3 damage for 3. Supercharging the plasma caliber. Misses. Do we die? Yes. The Transuranic Arborquest hits. Wounds.
5 up.
Yep, -2. D3 again for 2. And the radium carbines will hit on 2s as well. So 2s to hit with the radium carbines. And 5s to wound. 3 saves, no AP. These will be 3s. 4s. Number 2. And so we're going to go with charges. Alright, so I'm going to pick the Cataphrons here as well for Litany of the Electromancer. On a 5+ for each enemy unit within 6 inches of this unit here, I do D3 mortals. So we'll start with your War Track. Yes, he's going to take D3 mortals for 1. And on your Knob Bikers, they don't. And so I think we go for charges. We are going to charge the Skitarii into the War Track. They're in. I'm going to charge the Cataphrons in. No, they can't. They disengage. So we'll go always strikes first, fights first. Can we get rid of the Big Mech? The Castellan Robot hits on 4s. 3 hits. Wounds on 2s. Strength 12. Re-rolling. Re-roll that one that failed over there. 3. So 3 saves. -2. 3 saves, 6 ups, 9 damage, he's gone. Then we go for charges, so we have the Skitarii into a War Track. And so, the Skitarii into the War Track, hitting on 4s. Wow, they only got 1 hit, this is probably not going to go well. We don't wound. The Alpha, can he do it? Both hit. Gonna spend a CP for a reroll to wound. No, it's a 1. Nothing into the War Track. So the War Boss, 3s. And 2s.
See ya.
5 up invulns. Save 1, fail 1, damage. So 5 up, feel no pains. Pass both. 2 knobs, 2 pluses, and so 5s to wound. T6. 2 and AP.
1.
So 4 ups, pass both. And so 4 attacks with the breaches. 3 hits. And 3s to wound, 2 wound, and so -2. 2 6 ups. No, 3 a pop. And the Tech Priest, 4 attacks. And 4s to wound with him. 1. And 1 more 6 up save. No, 2. And so the War Track. Alright, the War Track's going to attack. The Snagger Claw hitting on 3s.
Strength 10. 2s.
And a 5 up invuln. Saved. And so that'll be the end of the rounds. And so with that, we go into the Orks turn. They unfortunately don't have any objectives. With that, we're able to call the game. Because those 2 are turning on, the Orks unfortunately don't have the units to take me off both objectives. And then take me off both of these to stop me scoring. I'd score about 25 points next turn, and that would be game. But a good showing for the Orks. Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlist on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content. Thank you all.